Hello, everyone. Sorry, the mic was acting up a little bit there. It's been a little bit since it's been on, so I'm not at all surprised about that. What's good, everybody? Hey, Marty, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for checking in on me too. I do really appreciate that, genuinely. Um, I know it's been a really long time since I was gone. I wanted to take off the holiday season just to kind of get my bearings and be able to like spend time with everybody around um, the holidays. Um, luckily, it wasn't me. Luckily, it was my wife. But obviously, that's still bad. Um, and it's stuff we're gonna have to deal with for a little bit going forward. But regardless, I mean, it sucks either way. So, um, but yeah, that happened literally on um New Year's Eve. So that kind of threw off a lot of my plans for, oh, want to start streaming again once the new year starts. Because I had to like, help her out with a bunch of stuff with that. And then like once we finally started to get into like a new normal and everything, and I was getting ready to like be able to like get back on. It was the first day she actually sat down at her computer afterwards. Um, it happened again, and we end up in the hospital again. So, kind of threw everything off. We back to somewhat normal. It seems we've got at least like some stuff figured out, and like they um they handled her a little bit better this time than the first time, so bit better. But regardless, I know I said in Discord that I was gonna play um Divinity. Hey, congratulations at least. I take it that you did really well on your or your national exams. I don't remember if we talked about like how you did on those, but I remember you bringing them up in the first place. Yeah, I mean, it's been a little bit over a month. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, like there was there was a non-zero chance that the next time I got on, I was going to be 30 years old. Um, we're still a little bit out from that, but okay, hey, like everybody needs it, so it's good that they at least make it like attainable. Anyway, I know. Don't remind me. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Um, I said I was gonna play Divinity: Original Sin, but I'm gonna hold off until probably tomorrow because I wanted the my first stream back to be a little bit more relaxed. I say relaxed, despite the fact that I know that Hollow Knight is not necessarily a relaxed game. That being said, we're playing some Hollow Knight. I'm not like the biggest fan of platformers, so despite the fact that I've owned this game since like 2017, I want to say, I've not actually sat down and played it, but I wanted to play it in the lead up to Silksong, and then just the lead up for Silksong was so long that I was like, oh, I'll never get around to it, or I'll get around to it eventually. And then Silksong came out. Yeah, I've heard nothing. I've watched like speedruns of it, and it looks super interesting. I've been I've had friends that are incredibly into it who are like, yeah, it's absolutely worth it. I'm just like, I don't play a lot of platformers, but I love like the art style and I love like, the aesthetic and vibe of it. have like an inherent hate of platformers. I just don't play them a lot, so I was like, why not? Why not? And like something I can easily get back into or get into. I feel like because I feel like it's got like it's one of those games that has like a low entry point but a high skill ceiling if you get, you know, like crazy into it with like some of like the speedrun strats. Nice. What are you playing now then? Also, speaking of gaming phase, um, the whole time I've been gone, basically I've been playing this new game Where Winds Meet, because like my wife is also playing it. Um, like that's been like the main thing that we've been playing together, and like all of her friends are now playing and everything. Ooh, okay, wait, hold on, I'm gonna. I wanted to play this on mouse and keyboard, but the fact that it's not WADSed is gonna be really annoying really quickly. Dead as Disco. Interesting. You're saying that's peak? Wait, hold on. Why? I don't think my controller has any drift. I don't know why. Let me try disconnecting it and reconnecting. Oh. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. That's just my game now. All right, we're interesting. Okay. Let me try turning on my controller first and then doing this. Sorry, I've in all of my time being off, I've forgotten how to not be just a complete scrub with streaming. How much time are you getting out of like a demo though? Are you just like having to play like the same segment like over and over again, or okay, do I have like another controller plugged in or something that's like throwing this off? Let me try starting game. No? Okay. Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna try opening it now without having my controller connected. Interesting. Okay. Okay, nice. I used to play like a game like called Audio Surf that was kind of similar to that. It was like one of those like uh like rhythm games, but with oh shit. Why did I bounce back at a? Okay. Well, I'm gonna just I guess I'm just gonna set up the keyboard controls to be WADSed instead. Super Dash, space, Dream Nail, click, dash, F, focus cast, R, quick cast, Q. Sure. Let's try that and see how comfortable that is. I mean, not terribly bad. Had some friends over for no, we typically I mean, my wife and I really aren't big travelers. We were going to go to Vegas for my 30th, um, but then because of her injury, we kind of canceled that. Um, but we're looking at going to Greece with her friends um, on like a cruise in September of this year. Really just depends on if she is recovered from the potential surgery that we might have to do. Okay, so wait, now it's my jump, because... Hey, I need to say jump to... Yeah, jump to space, and then... Super dash. I guess I can do Z instead. That would be the hope. I mean... But we're thinking about that. It really depends on... But yeah, like we're going... It's like a... It's like a cruise around like the archipelago out there. So could be interesting because like me at least, I've never been out of the country. So it'll be really interesting. But I was really into Greek mythology when I was in high school. So like Greece has always been like kind of a pipe dream for me. So it'd be cool to actually like do one of those things that like I've always kind of wanted to happen, but like, never actually thought would happen. Yeah, I was honestly always into history. I mean, like hold R. Okay. Yeah, I was always into history in general. Like I actually I wanted to before I like locked in on being an English major, I wanted to be a history major. Yeah, how was your trip? How was your trip to Dubai? I know, and Europe, because you did both of those, like in my off time, right? Like so, basically, like over the December-January period. Are those? And sorry if you hear my my wife in the background playing her game. She's in the bedroom on the PS5 now since she can't be at her desk. Nice, hell yeah. Oh. I knew that was coming too. Yeah, everything I've seen about like Dubai has been really interesting. Like, yeah, I mean, that temperature is always a relative thing. Like it's kind of crazy. All right, you're gonna have to compare that or convert that to freedom units for me, because I do not know what 28 Celsius is. That's like what, like 90 something? I'll convert it to freedom units. Sorry. 28 Celsius to Fahrenheit. No, here, I got it. It's 82? Dog, that's not... Yeah, that's not hot at all. Okay, so I'm from California, right? We are a tropical desert essentially. 82 degrees Fahrenheit is like a Monday for me. Like actually, let's see. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this upcoming Friday is going to be hotter than that. Like we have a desert out here, Death Valley, that I think the highest recorded temperature in it is like 120 degrees, which is 49 degrees Celsius. So like if that helps you, um, get a frame of reference for it. Yeah, like yeah, like that's just a random day for me. Now that being said, though, like because my parents moved up to Oregon, and Oregon is a much colder climate, where like my dad will call me and we'll be on the phone and he'll tell me like, oh yeah, it's 30, it's freezing up here, 32 degrees 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 0 Celsius. So like actual freezing temperature, and like he'll be like, oh yeah, it's 32 degrees up here, like when it rains it freezes, and like I'm like, oh yeah, down here the next state over, even though we're about 700 miles apart, like I'll be like, oh yeah, it was 80 today, and I mean for me, like because I'm so used to like warm being like the default temperature, like 40 degrees is cold, whereas like my parents are like, oh yeah, like that's a regular day, like, other traveler, I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you two seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. That I have heard. I have a couple friends, or acquaintances, I should say, because I'm not friends with them now, like since high school and stuff, but who like went to London for school or for college, university, and we're like, yeah, it's like it's great. And I will say, just on the opposite end of that, Mexico is not actually like a yellow piss filter like it is in TV. There's no real Mexican filter, in real life. Yes, Breaking Bad absolutely lied about it. That being said, I've only seen Mexico in pictures. As close as I am to the border, I have not actually gone down there. So who knows? Maybe just the yellow piss filter doesn't come through in pictures. I do have friends who go down pretty frequently. I actually had a friend's sister, like, relatively recently, who was like, "Oh, you want to go down to TJ with me?" Which is like the border town, Tijuana. Like just randomly. Like she's like, "Oh, you guys want to go?" Like to me and my wife. Oh, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yeah. I need maps. I'm dumb. Okay, tab.
Chocolate, correct this.
A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you're not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, that honestly, that was always like my, like, if I did decide to end up in the UK, it'd be either my goal was always either Wales or Ireland. No, I was actually kind of like I was kind of hoping when like as I was like looking at stuff for planning this trip out to Greece, I was like, wonder if I could make an excuse to like stop in, you know, somewhere else. And no, doesn't seem like it. It's like there's or I'm going to be able to visit some like US cities I haven't been to. One of the potential flights stops in Chicago, which like I have not been to. So I was like, oh, you know, at least I might be able to like see a little bit, or at least be inside of an airport in the city that I'm interested in. But like, since I don't travel, I don't get a lot of opportunities to see different places. So like that's why I'm like, oh, you know, like, I heard about this opportunity for this cruise and going to Greece. I was like, yeah, I feel like I have to take this. Like, I was so convinced I was going to die there. Oh, nice! Hell yeah! More? Alright, cool. I'm gonna be able to restore fully. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad, like, I'm glad it was a good, it sounds like it was a good time. Like, I always like when obviously like I was just saying, I don't really travel all that much. But like when I was a kid, I always like anticipated that I'd be like much more of a traveler, but like money. Nope. Shit. Let's take a look at his map. Okay. So there's a bot. Let's see. So visited him here. I'm somewhere around there. So I guess when I can finally go up is where. Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, like I said, I at least know that 0 Celsius is freezing. So like, yeah, 20 below is absolutely gonna be cold as fuck. This is not where I can go up. It's just... Alright, maybe it is. No, because I don't see anything like a split off. Oh, maybe. No, just more sheep. Yeah, I actually saw a video on TikTok earlier that was kind of making a joke similar to that, where it was like, it was like, you know, like the book talk girls who are like reading smut. It was like a joke about that. It was like a guy asking like, oh, is there any like spice in that book that you're reading? And she's like, no, and she lifts up and shows the book, and it's like, it says like British cookbook. It's funny though, just with how many countries the British, you know, robbed to steal their food, all to not use any of the fucking spice. Yeah, that is one thing that like I've heard, is that the food is bland, which like I can't say I'm surprised. Like I feel like even online you can kind of see. Dude, Jamie Oliver is like legitimately like my least favorite celebrity chef. It's him and Bobby Flay. I fucking hate those guys. You know, and it's a completely irrational hate, but it's mine. Dude, that's kind of sacrilegious. Like, they should put his head on a fucking stake for that. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean you're gonna do butter chicken without butter? That also reminds me, because I watch a lot of like food content on TikTok. I cook a lot, and like I get a lot of my inspiration from the internet. And I saw this video earlier today, I think, actually, it was a guy doing he called it a butter chicken recipe. It was just some grilled chicken that he did like all the butter, like a bunch of like spices, like did like butter chicken spices, and like did like yogurt and everything, like marinated it and all that. But at the end of it, instead of like all he did was like he like melted down a bunch of butter and threw it on to the chicken, and like I was like, I feel like you are missing the point of what butter chicken is. And it was like clog your arteries level of butter. I think that is that my first boss clear? I am taking hits here that I absolutely do not need to. We need to like get comfortable with just using. It's been a long time since I've played like a game that's just keyboard. Oh shit! I should also be reading this. I see this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I ever would have woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. I'm gonna heal just in case I bump into any enemies. But it seems like Homeboy Sly was our only reason to be here. Or to be down there, at least. I don't think I can get up there. I think I would need like a double jump or something. Or actually, I can't dash yet. That's probably what I need, honestly, is like a dash that I can do Z and F. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry that he ruined your favorite dash, because that is fucked up. Like, especially like going on vacation and just getting like a war excursion and something that you love, when you're like, I can have this better at home. Like, because honestly, that's what a lot of the trips that I end up taking end up being, is just like food excursions. Like, whenever I go to Vegas, I try to hit up the buffets and get something that like, or get some food that I don't get as frequently at home. But then again, like I do, like, I'm very lucky and fortunate as like somebody who likes a lot of good food to live in an area with like incredible food options. And we're really only known for Disneyland, so it's like some of these incredible food options are still kind of hidden gems, at least not known to the tourists. They still not fix the app? Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, but then again, I'm sure that like they're just like, oh yeah, you know, this is such a small user base for this fucking that's experiencing this problem, so we're not gonna worry about fixing it. Okay. I feel like if I bounce on that, I might be able to. See, this is the platformer stuff that I'm not good at. Yeah. This is genuinely why I don't play platformers, because of stuff like this. Because I can't do it. Like, my coordination is not good enough. But I know it's something that I'm gonna have to like get comfortable with if I'm gonna play this like that. Okay, that wasn't terrible. Fuck. Almost. Damn it. Hey there, Ali Thusnian? Sorry if I mispronounced that. How are you doing this evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is for you? How are you doing? just pure dumbassery. Sounds good. How you doing? It's the moving rightward and downward at the same time that's screwing that up for me. Alright. So I can only partially restore because of that, so I gotta go get my stuff back. I believe got that soul's one thing where I gotta reclaim my heart. It's my all my gear and stuff. How are you doing today though? Since I wasn't necessarily anticipating playing pure keyboard tonight. I don't remember exactly where I went because I didn't get the compass, so I think I have to go down. But nowhere to go down, so it must be up. Died. That was all you really missed. Yeah, I know people are so passionate about this. I'm a newbie, so I'm sorry if I play so poorly that you're just like, man. I would understand. I was saying earlier, I'm not like the biggest like platformer fan, so a lot of this is very unusual to me. I guess it's probably the easiest way to put it. Yeah, I mean, like, Minecraft isn't necessarily like yes, the mod scheme is, or like, you know, like it's very mod friendly, but like you can't bog that shit down. Like I remember when I was in high school, my friend had Minecraft on his laptop, and he had a bunch of mods on it, and he like let me play on it once. Like we were you know hanging out, and he was like, oh yeah, you know, like you want to jump on some Minecraft for a little bit? Yeah, sure. And one of the mods he had on was like assault weapons, and he like puts like I played it, and I decided, like, oh, you know what, I want to see how many nukes I can drop on one location. And I directed 3 nukes at the one spot that I was in, and his PC blue screen, or his laptop blue screen. That was the last time that laptop ever turned on. Come to find out from him later on down the line that, like, he was like, oh, actually, like, there were a lot of problems with it before. But I was like, oh, yeah, you know, yeah. So I bricked his PC. So I thought. But then, like, he like, told me, like, down the line, he was like, oh, no, I have before. Like, don't even trip, like... I think I need to change my attack button to something else that's a little bit more comfy for me. try that instead. Actually, how comfy is that gonna be? But yes, I was convinced that I had bricked his PC, and I was a sophomore in high school, and I had no money, so I was like, I pray that I did not brick this, because I cannot afford to replace it. Damn it. Yeah, I see, that was what I initially wanted, but like, I feel like with everything else, like, I kind of need to, I need to play, like, purely keyboard. But, I mean, let me see how comfortable that'll be just doing left click. Do that with Q now. Yeah, actually, no, this will probably be better. Just like, you know, I'm gonna come back to this, because, I'm struggling way too much with it. Yeah, that one was deserved. I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to suffer through this with me. Hello. Why are you Nikki? Do I need to find your collar? But yeah, my cats have not liked the new status of being locked out of the room, because they are very unhappy, or they don't pay a lot of attention to my wife's injury, so we've had to lock them out so that they don't re-injure her at night. Yeah, I can lower it down. That better? That making it. I know at least when like there's action going on, it's probably louder. It's up though, so a little bit better. Let's, actually, I probably should go back and... Yeah, go back and get my stuff again, and then I want to get, like, I should probably go back to Dirtmouth and get the compass, so I at least am able to tell where I am. Not that I necessarily need to, but it would help me with my peace of mind. Can I collect this again? Oh, I can. Dick. But yeah, I know it's... Okay. Good to know, good to know. I appreciate that. Just having the knowledge. No, never mind. Yeah, I haven't played a game like this since Castlevania Portrait of Ruin on the Nintendo DS in like 2004. So, and that was on the Nintendo DS in 2004 when I was like tiny hands. I say Nintendo DS in 2004, and I know somebody's gonna say like, that game wasn't out on the Nintendo DS in 2004. Nintendo DS didn't even come out until 2006. What I mean by like 2004 is like 2008 realistically, but when you're as close to 30 as I am at this point, like you kind of forget, okay? I don't care enough to deal with those spikes. Hey, you know, they say that 30 is the new 20, and if me being 30 is anything like me being 20, I'm going to be broke. Yeah, see, I'm 30 next month, so my reaction time is not what it used to be. Damn it. Step into the light instead of continuing to engage those guys. I am going to probably try and figure out what was going on with my controller though before the next time I play this, because I do feel like this is something I'd much rather play on my controller, just because these hands aren't what they used to be. A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Insert Geo. I don't think so. Yeah, I saw the bench afterwards. These eyes also aren't what they used to be, okay? One of those yellow paint gamers, where if it's not painted bright yellow, I don't see it. See, that I would like to. I want to collect more, first at least. Oh. Damn it. All right, at least I should revive at that bench, or that bench right there. Yeah, yeah. At least I'm closer. All right, let me go get all my shit back. So, just because it's still a little bit topical, either of you aware of the Marvel Rivals drama that was going on? Because that was a big thing that I was paying attention to over the last week. Mainly because it's a game that I actually do kind of enjoy. Okay, I don't know if him being off green when I pull back here is actually, like, negatively impacting me, but... Pull back and heal. I mean, the attack is still on screen, so yeah. I was like, I would assume no. I should be okay, but... Alright. Now I'll go back and insert, because I have enough to insert there and still go back with the 340 that I was recommending. Oh, did it not insert? Yeah. Okay. Guess I have to specifically hit enter. Oh, hello, friend. Greetings, little one. It has been an age since I last heard the ringing of the station bell echo down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of the hollow nest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I'll take you there where you need to go. Oh, okay, cool. Fast travel. I love that. And you get a little animation. That's awesome. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought that was for that was going to be for the elevator, not. Oh, what a turn! Our shopkeeper's come home. I just wandered back in. I hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. Oh, hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like you. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Okay. Alright. Sick. You know, I've not spent a lot of time with the Staggy Boy, but I also love him. Yes.
Bapanada.
Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I'm not much interested in retail myself. Now let's see what's here for me to sell. Okay, interesting. Let's do the compass. Go charm to activate its powerful abilities. I also do have an ad coming up in just under 40 seconds, so we'll be taking a break for that. Alright, without a quill it cannot be updated. I guess I should buy a quill then.
Bapanada.
Alright, cool. Back into the crossroads. Right. And then once we get back, I will take a break for the ad. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I do appreciate it. See you guys in just a few once the ad is up. Oh no, the mobile ads do. The mobile app does show ads. I have a phone actually right next to me that is like my monitoring one that sees all the ads. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a few. All right, welcome back, everybody. Did either of you get that ad? I mean, like I said, I got my ad right here, but if you guys really don't experience ads on mobile, that's really cool. Yeah, wow. I wonder if it's like a country thing or like interesting. Yeah, that is really interesting. Yeah, Damn, like... Well, you know, I'm glad you guys didn't get the ad then, I guess. I hope you enjoyed the music. Or enjoyed whatever you went off to do during the 3 minutes that I had an ad break. I meant to go pat my cats. That was basically it. I think all 3 of them, no, 2 of them are in the room with me, but... Dark room, not worth. Oh, what you playing? Is it is it that one game that you told me about, the... I can't remember the name of it, but it's a shooter of some kind. Okay. Oh, nice. You know, I don't know anybody who is actually like played War, or like legitimately plays War Thunder, but I did have a friend that, like, when it was being advertised like incredibly heavily, was like, oh, I think I'm actually genuinely going to get into Raid Shadow Legends. And he did. He did. He actually played Raid Shadow Legends consistently for a while. You know, that being said, I mean, that was not like a persistent thing where like he was like, oh yeah, I'm like going to become like a genuine, like, long time Raid Shadow Legends player. Yeah, you know, it always like at least for... Okay, so I don't know if you're aware, but there's this whole like meme about on the official War Thunder subreddit. Apparently, whenever there is like drama in there, somebody leaks like actual like US military secrets. And so like when I first heard about that, I was like, oh my god, this has got to be like the sweatiest game imaginable if people are literally leaking military secrets, like like over a game that YouTubers, you know, like promote, like. Yes, and yeah, and I know it has happened multiple times, which is like the honestly even crazier. Yes, I did equip the compass. I did that while I was on break, because I was like, I'm going to walk away from my computer and forget to do this. Hey, bro, I cleaned up your, the weeds. Please don't... Oh, wait, no, one more. I cleaned up the weeds for you. Please don't cry. Yeah, I do have the compass equipped. Not doing a lot here, because, I don't have a map, but... Damn it. Probably should just pick a better place to heal than that. That's not my best plan. I mean, but he should stop crying because there aren't weeds in front of him anymore. Like I'm sorry his kids are missing, but the weeds are gone. Like, you know, like, the weeds being gone should be, you gotta look for the positives in life, and not having to deal with the weeds should be a positive. I say, knowing that I have no garden and, hey, you know, you gotta look at it as glass half full, not glass half empty. Like, you know, what's to say that the kids didn't plant the weeds? Like, you know, those pesky little kids and their weed planting activities. I don't know, man. All I'm saying is, there's a lot going on in the world, and Homeboy needs to look on the bright side sometimes. And if the bright side is just there aren't some weeds here, then guess what? There aren't some weeds here. Take it, I guess, like I need to find his kids, maybe? Oh, shit. Ugh. So, now that I have 2 spirits out, I assume only the most recent death will actually be there, so I won't have a second one to go to. Ooh. Yeah, I know I'm not, like, making, like, negative progress, but... Be patient with me, I'm done, okay? That makes sense, though. I mean, like, I assumed that the things in the jars were gonna be something I had to find, but I didn't think they were children. I had to reunite with their father. So yeah, I remember being here and being like, wow, ascending is an option. And then I died. So you know what? I don't have a plan right now. I'm just wandering, trying to get my bearings, get comfortable, try not to die. Stone door with a simple lock. Thanks, game. I assume, though, I need to go face my greatest challenge and deal with that jumping challenge that I was struggling with. So, in theory, that's probably where I'll go. But you know what? I might explore a bit more before then. Yeah, that's the plan. I feel like that's in general a safe bet for most games. Temple of the Black Egg. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've got a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with the uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg, lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. Hell yeah, brother. I too love a mystery. For so long, I felt drawn here. So many tales full of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist. I just had to see it for myself. And what a time I chose to arrive. This dead world has sprung to life. The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about. Alright, I can check on you later, buddy. See how your research is going. I think at this point my best bet is I could go to the left and do the leftward path here, or I could go and face my jumping puzzle challenge. Let's see how it goes over here. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallownest descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Yo, bro, like, spitting up at me? That's kind of fucked up. Alright. Too much shell. Heal up. Oh god. Never mind. Need to take my trials where they're conceivably okay for me. And that one was not. Oh hey. Back here. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you do spend a lot of time by yourself with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife, a huge, unending kingdom to explore right at our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. How are you finding my map? I try to fill it out as much as I can, but every map is a work in progress. If you like to fill out some of the map yourself, you can purchase some mapping supplies from my wife in Dirtmouth. We've set up a little store to help make ends meet. Alright. Happy to find out some information about a new friend. I did walk past him without finding out his name the first time, though. So I, too, forgot the niceties of conversation, because I probably should have asked him for his name. I could go down. That just feels more like pushing away a problem that I need to just finally handle. So I will be a responsible young man and do what I need to. Suffer the way that I need to. Right, that should yeah, that updated my map. Nice. Man, it's the big guy. Okay. I don't remember taking this upper path, so let's see what's going on up here. Oh yeah, that's right. This is vaguely coming back to me, because I was like, yeah, no. No thanks. No, wait. This is not where I thought it was? I guess not. I guess that was the me not knowing, having the compass side, not knowing exactly where I was. Oh shit. You're a big boy. Keep getting too close to fake hammer swings. Or flail swings, I should say. Damn it. Sorry I hurt your face, bud. It was intentional, but, like, I do apologize sincerely. Oh, shit. God damn it. Gotta go back. Alright, which part? The enemies, like grunts, or everything I was saying? Because both of them I can understand. No, don't go up. Yeah, I do like. I mean, I like the limitation. Like, despite the fact that I am bad, I don't shirk away from the challenge. I just acknowledge that I am bad in it. Hey, bud, can you give me a little bit more space here? You're a little too close for comfort. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, hey, bud. You know, do we know about personal space? I mean, I guess the tantrum means that no, you don't know what personal space is. I'm aware of a father missing some children, you know, nearby. Maybe you need to be taught some manners by someone, you know, learn about some personal space. Time's the charm, right? No! Oh god, no. Alright. I thought the third time was the charm. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, big guy? I mean, it's fine. It's all about pattern recognition, and my pattern recognition is totally fine. Yeah, I mean, like, I assume as much with, like, that desperation move at the end where he's just flailing around, like, I know I probably only need a couple more hits after that. I know I was complaining about your lack of personal space earlier, bud, but actually, I think that when you are too close to me, I do better. So, can you get in my face again? Alright, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Marty. Once again, thank you for checking up on me. I genuinely do appreciate it. Obviously, I was not the one who was in need of it, but, you know, regardless, I do value that a lot. Thank you for always stopping by. I appreciate you. See you later. I know that, like, that cycle was kind of greedy, but sometimes greed gets you far. Oh. Oh. So it literally was just I got hit by the tantrum even though I was pretty much done with the boss. That's hurtful. It's not actually hurtful, but it sucks to know that, like, I was so close. Like, I thought I at least needed like you know, to do like a shortened version of the fight cycle, but no, like I was there. All right, well, I will not lie to you. That was kind of more than I was expecting to accomplish tonight. I was under the impression that, like, I was gonna be like really having to just get comfortable with everything. I didn't think I was actually going to beat a boss. I mean, I know it's like a first boss and like ultra easy in comparison to everything else, but regardless. The fuck was that? Sorry. Oh, hold on. I did see that you followed me, Allie. I don't know why. It didn't give me a notification for it. I actually only got the email, which is weird. Like, I didn't get any notification on here, so I might have to re-update some of my stuff. It's been like a month since I streamed, so some of my stuff might not be working out super well right now. Oh ho! Who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down to Hollownest Corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help? Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh ho ho. Don't be afraid. Have faith. That spell belongs to you now. All you need to do is take it. Oh, you won't be going much further without it. I promise you. This bitch has fucking killed me. Why would you do that? Okay, tap to unleash the vengeful spirit. I actually don't know what button it was because it, for whatever reason, it didn't pop up. That my R? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself. Oh. Now we're awake. And I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as repayment for my gift, of course. Simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. Giving me a spell in exchange for extermination work is kind of wild. I don't think that I'm being paid properly. Need to reach out to my local labor board. Yeah, outside of the like just seeing like Pogo jumping with your weapon, yeah, the Vengeful Spirit is like a thing that I actually have seen a lot of. Just ignore that. Just pretend that didn't happen, please. Shit. See, every time I get hit, we're just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Heal there. Take the rest with me. I assume that is the way to... No. Oh, no. This one sent out little fuckers. I do not have enough. Now, yeah, give me some little fuckers again, so I can charge up. Thanks, bud. Alright, give me another little fucker. Thank you. So gracious. Okay, little fucker, I need you to get over here, though. Yeah, I knew it was coming. Like I said, every time I die, just pretend that didn't happen. Be nice for all of us if you just pretended that didn't happen. Like, my pride will be less ruined, and I don't know, it won't seem like you're wasting your time watching this. Heal. Yeah, like I said, just pretend it didn't happen, okay? Like, makes it better for all of us. See? And then I can collect this here and not have to worry about healing. See? It all works out. It's all... Everything's coming up Millhouse, okay? Alright, I kind of thought that was gonna be enough. Alright. It's always just one. It's always just one more. Every time I'm like, I just need just one more. Oh, could I have dropped on him from the back?
Going on in, man.
Oh, so it's done then. You've slain the beast. The poor thing, it must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what you had to be done. You have my gratitude, of course. We both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Oh ho ho. And look, the gate between us has opened. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell, and have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you. Still feeling a little bit lied to, like... I don't think I was paid adequately for my services. I need cold hard cash, not a spell. I don't know what the spell, what the value of the spell is on the free market, but something tells me it's not very expensive. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area? Available now for an excellent price. Aw, my friend, he left a note for me. Alright. But now, I will be able to pass that big armadillo man that was over here, because now I have Vengeful Spirit. Gonna end this man's whole lineage. Wrap it up pretty soon too, because I do need to go make dinner. Fortunately, sometimes when you're cooking for two, you do have to give in to the desires of one and when they want to eat, even if that's 4 hours after we normally eat. This is not the way I wanted to go. Right, up there then. Yeah, I do want to pick out this guy here first, though, because I remember him. Yeah. Right. Can you send some little guys at me, too? Deep. Yeah, you do summon them. Nope. Nope. Fantastic. Once again, we have an agreement. We pretend that did not happen. I do not see, therefore I do not, it did not happen. You have no proof of it, so all I have to say is, oh yeah, that didn't happen. Go back, get my spirit here. Oh, he died. I lost the Geo, but he did die. I think when I find my next bench, though, I will wrap it up for the night so I can go make some food. See that like we're moving way more than I thought. I thought I'd do tonight, like. I wasn't expecting to actually, like, beat a boss. I wasn't expecting to unlock a new area. Like, Remember, there's no proof of that happening, so it did not happen. I definitely did not jump straight into the acidic lake. I definitely did not jump right back into the acidic lake. Right. Acidic lake area, I do need you to, like, give me a bench. So, oh god, no. I am not dealing with Hornet right now. Hey, there's a bench. Sick. Okay. Like I said, though, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out this afternoon, evening, morning, night, whatever it is for you. Well, it's fine. Better safe than sorry. Besides, my brain is not moving as fast as it should because I have not eaten in quite a bit. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for hanging out this evening, afternoon, morning, night, 9 a.m. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, it is 11 p.m. for me, so it's nighttime. I'll be back tomorrow, probably with some Divinity Original Sin, like I had initially intended on doing, and then probably just be on a rotation of Monday, Wednesday being Hollow Knight, and then Tuesday, Thursday being Divinity. Yeah, West Coast, California. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out today, though. Allie, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Like I said, I don't know why the alert didn't come up, and why my activity feed didn't show it. So I do need to do some testing with that and see what's all going on there. But I hope everybody has a great rest of their afternoon, evening, night. Take care. See you guys tomorrow.